to compile all these three files at a time. I want to compile all these three files at a time. So for that, we are using one statement here, one command tsc. Okay, that tsc command is for compilation only. So for example, file1.ts if I give, then it will compile the file one. Like that here, pro1.ts if I give, it will compile that program. But my requirement, I don't want to compile single file. I want to compile all files which are available in the current directory. So in this point of view, just a tsc command is enough to you. No need to provide any file name. But this tsc command will not execute. So once you run this command, so see this, open the command prompt and just tsc I have given, press enter key. Now here it is not compiled any file. Why it is not compiled? Because you not provide any file name. For example, if I give here pro1, then it is compiled that file. But here in this scenario, only one file it is compiled here. So we got the JS file of this pro1. So let me delete this. Okay, now my requirement is not single file. I want to compile all files. Then here tsc the command we are using, but this tsc command is not executing here. Yes, why it is not executing? Because it requires one supporting file. That file is nothing but ts config.json file. Is what that file? tsconfig.json file. You have to use this file in your location. If this file is available, tsconfig.json file is available, then we can easily compile all these files at a time. So why we are using this file? Actually, two reasons are there to use this file. One is to compile all files, and next one to maintain so TypeScript configuration settings. Yes. So these are two reasons why we are using this tsconfig.json file. First one is to compile all files. Second one is to maintain TypeScript configurations. So what are the configurations we have in TypeScript? Those things we'll discuss later. Many configurations we have. So here, so libs configuration is there. And next one, so experimental decorators, like the different types of configurations are there. We will discuss those configurations later. First of all, we are discussing how to compile multiple files with the support of tsconfig.json file. Actually, here this tsc command you want to execute this tsc command without any file name. Without any file name you want to execute, then in the current location you have to create this file. That's why I'm creating now. Control N, new file. So we have to save this file with name tsconfig.json I have given. Yes. So in the same location, what the location you can see c:/proc folder. There we created this tsconfig.json file. In this file, you have to open and close the brackets like this. Okay. So JSON file starts with these brackets. Okay, we will discuss later. So different types of JSON formats. Then how to maintain the JSON data, I will discuss with you. But meanwhile, you have to remember JSON file contain these brackets. Okay. Now you can see this current location. Yes. So this is a file tsconfig.json file we have. Now here I am executing tsc command. Now press enter key. Now it is compile all files, and you can see here file2.js is there, pro1.js is there, and pro2.js is there. So like that, at a time you want to compile multiple TypeScript files. What is the command we are using? Simple tsc. But this tsc command will execute when if you have tsconfig.json file in your current location, then only it will execute. Otherwise, it will not execute. Is it clear? So tsc, any file name if you provide, then it will execute without the support of tsconfig.json. But you want to execute only tsc command. You don't want to provide any file name. Why? Because you want to compile multiple files, then it requires this supports here. So that tsconfig.json file is required. So once again, I'm going to show you. Let me delete all these JS files. Yes. Now here, this tsconfig.json also I'm deleting. Now, if I use tsc command, so is it compile these TypeScript files? No. Then Control Z. Again, I got tsconfig.json file. Now I'm using tsc command. Now we can see it will compile all these TypeScript files and it is generated .js files. Is it clear? That is the first advantage of tsconfig.json file. What is the first advantage? It is used to compile multiple TypeScript files. And the second advantage is to maintain configuration settings of TypeScript. That concept we'll discuss later. How to maintain the configuration settings of TypeScript we'll discuss later. So this point you got clarity, I think. Okay. Now just you have any queries, you can ask me. Just I'm going to unmute all. Yes. All of you clear with this concept?
So can you show the tsconfig.json file in Visual Studio once?
So you want to see that?
Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
I think is there. Just you have to maintain these brackets.
Yes,
Is it clear? So in
yes,
future, we'll discuss different types of configuration settings like experimental decorators, libs. Okay, next one, ES version, like the different types of configuration settings. We'll discuss them later. Okay, right now our main motto is how to compile multiple TypeScript files. Clear?
Just by writing the curly braces and naming as a tsconfig, how it is
That's enough.
converting?
Yes. So then only TSC command will execute. Okay. If I don't use these brackets, then it is not JSON file. Okay. So JSON file must contains these brackets. Okay. So
And
here
naming convention, name of the file should be tsconfig.json only, not any other.
yeah, it is compulsory tsconfig.json. Then only tsc command. So tsc command is searching for this file first of all. If that file is presented, then only it will compile. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Next, any other queries? Yes or no? Okay. So this is about this tsconfig.json file, right? Okay, fine. Now we are going to discuss the next concepts. So yesterday all of you installed this Visual Studio Code. Yes. Okay. So now we are going to discuss about arrays concept. Okay, what is array and how to work with this array in this TypeScript. That concept we are going to discuss. Okay, now here array. So I think all of you have some idea on this array. So can you share with me what is array?
Collection of elements.
Collection of elements. So homogeneous elements or heterogeneous elements? That is the main question here.
Homogeneous.
Which is of same
Homogeneous
data.
means similar data type or different data types.
Similar.
Data type. But here, see, in some technologies, this definition is changing. Here in TypeScript, not only TypeScript, if you take JavaScript and PHP, these technologies array we can store any type of elements. Okay, so how can we store the different types of heterogeneous element that we'll discuss now? So first of all here, yes. So this file is pro2.ts file. So first let me show you how to create the simple array. So array is one type of variable. Okay, so where is the keyword we are using? As variable declaration compulsory we are using where keyword. So arr colon, so number. What the data type I have given? Number is equal to just here 10, 20, 30, 40 I have given. Yes. So I have given like this where arr. Okay, then here ARR is equal to, just have given 10, 20, 30, 40 have given like this. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so just where ARR is equal, we have to declare. Okay, because here this is array must contains these brackets at the time of declaration. If I don't use this bracket, then it comes under normal variable. So what is the difference between normal variable and array? So variable can store single value, array can store collection of values. Is it clear? So here I want to store all records, all rows of a table, then we are using array. I want to store so collection of usernames, then we are using array. Like that, here collection of data we want to store, then we are taking the support of array. So array, when we are declaring this array, we have to use these brackets. Okay, now ARR is equal to, I have given like this. Now alert, yes, ARR I have given like this. Now I am printing all these elements, right? Now here first let me compile this program. So what that program, that single program I'm compiling, pro2.ts I have given. Yes, it is compiled, or you can use -w. So watch mode I opened. Every time no need to come to this command prompt. Minimize this. And in this HTML program, I want to call that pro2. How can I call here? Just script source is equal to pro2 dot, sorry, what's the file name? Yes, pro2.js. This script. So you want to place anything inside this body, you can place here. Just from this HTML program, I'm calling this pro2. Okay, now here, double click on this. Now we are getting the output 10, 20, 30, 40, like that. It displays all the elements of this array. Now, if you observe this one, where is our program? Here. Yeah. In this program, 4 elements are there. So every element is combination of index and value. So what the index of first element? 0. Value is 10. Second element index is 1, value is 20, and this is 2, value is 30. Like that we have this combination. So now here I want to display only first element. What is the index of that element? 0. So that's why I given alert ARR of 0. Save this. When I save, automatically compiler means tsc hyphen watch is there. It is recompile the program. Directly I am refreshing that HTML page. What the output we got? 10 is the output. Okay. Now I am going to place 3. So means last element. This is 0 and 1, 2. This is 3. So now if I refresh, then what the output we got? 14 the output we got here. Fine. Now here you told array is the collection of similar elements. Now I am trying to push string here, just Scott I have given. Now here itself you are getting the error message. You can see this Scott is not assignable to number. Okay, because this variable I declared with the data type number. For example, if I give any, okay, then is it displaying that error? No. So in this point of, if you observe, arrays collection of similar elements and different elements. So here numbers are there as well as string is there. So like that, according to the technology, for example, JavaScript, if you take, JavaScript is loosely typed script. There is no chance to provide the data types. So in this JavaScript, when we are declaring the array, compulsory we have to give any type of elements. Sorry, not only similar elements, you can give different types of elements. Like that PHP. In PHP also, we can declare the elements with different collections. So like that here, if any technology requires the data type, there only we can use similar elements. If technology don't require any data types, okay, then we can use different elements. When you are coming to the TypeScript, so here it allows data type. At the same time, it also allows any. If you use number, then compulsory all should be numbers. Okay, if I use string, then everything should be string. Remaining numbers errors you are getting. But if I use any, then any type of elements you can use. So that index number is 4. Now save this and refresh, and we are getting the output Scott. So that's why arrays collection of similar data types, that is 100% true, but according to some technologies we can also save heterogeneous data types, not only homogeneous elements. Is it clear? Fine. So here any queries you have in this point of view, you can ask me now. Clear all of you? How to declare array in TypeScript?
Yeah, if I
Yes.
want to, if I don't want to assign anything at the time of declaration, and I want to assign
You don't want to?
define the values to the array.
I didn't get you properly.
I don't want to define values to the array at the time of declaration.
Yeah, you can use like this. That's all. Okay. So later you can define the values. So like this, here are equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, like. Got it?
Okay. But yesterday I was trying with the push operation on this, then it was giving me an error that on a time we can't create a push
Double
operation.
7
Those functions I will discuss right now. Push pop, these functions I will discuss right now. So here, this is the way how to declare the array. For example, here I have given just Amit, I have given like this. Save now. And here if I refresh, then what the output we got? Amit is the output. Okay. So this is the way how to declare the array without any initializations. Later we are initializing the values here. Okay.
Okay.
I will discuss this push pop these functions. Okay, fine. Now we are discussing the functions. Okay, so different types of functions are available. So those functions we are discussing here. Okay, first of all, yeah. Here are called number is equal to, yes, I'm using 10, 20, 30, 40. Now let ARR dot length is one property. Length is one property. So it returns total number of elements. Okay. Now here, when I refresh, total how many elements we have in this array? 4 elements. Output is 4. So what this length property is doing? It returns how many elements are there. For example, here 1, 2, 3. Save and refresh. Then how many elements? 5 elements. So this is about length property. Okay. Now here, second one, we are going to discuss about push. So this push function is there. Okay, this push function, what it is doing here, it is used to add an element at the end of array. Okay, so adding element at end of array. Okay, and here just it returns total number of elements. So very important in entry point of view. Definitely they're asking 2 to 3 questions in these array functions. So here push, everyone, I think some people have idea on this push function. Push is used to add an element at the end of array, but here there is one more second point. That point is very important. Many people they doesn't know this point, they don't know. So what is that? It returns total number of elements. Okay, it is performing two functionalities, adding and returning. Yes, now here I will show the example. Yeah, just a simple array. Okay, total we have 4 elements, right? ARR dot push. So I have given ARR dot push, something like, so 333 I have given. Okay. Now alert ARR. So what is the output we are expecting here? Okay. Output is all these elements including 333. Okay. Now refresh 10, 20, 30, 40, 333. Means where that 333 is added at the end of array. Okay, fine. Now here, what I am doing, where something like x colon number is going to have given. Now just here let x I have given like this. Now you people answer what is the value of this x? Tell me what is value of x now?
I think 33.
Not 33.
333.
There is no 33.
5.
5.
Not 333.
5.
Sir.
Yes, 5 is the output here because I told you it returns total number of elements. Already we have 4 elements here and x value is nothing but, so including this 333, 4 plus 333 means here 4 elements and here 1 more element, total 5 elements. So that output will come when I refresh like this. Okay, now you can see. So this is previous one. So let me save this once. I can recompile. What the output we got? 5 is the output we got here. Is it clear? Fine. Now here, see, just this is push function. Push function, what it is doing? It is adding an element at the end of array and it returns total number of elements. Okay. So here I will give you time to ask the queries. Okay, first concentrate here. So next function is pop. Yes, what this function it is doing? It is removing last element and returns value of that element. Understanding? Removing the last element of array and returns value of that element. Now here you can see, yes, arr dot pop I have given. Okay. Now let arr. So type your answer. So what is the answer you are expecting here? Let arr I have given. What is your answer? So I didn't unmute, just type your answer. No, not 40. So here I'm printing ARR. Yes, 10, 20, 30 is the answer. So it removes the last element and remaining elements it is maintaining in this variable ARR. That ARR I am printing now. Then what is the output here? Refresh it once. Then output is nothing but here 10, 20, 30. Okay, like that. Now here, just I'm using where x colon or something rv colon number is equal. Any name you can take for this variable. Just return value we are storing. That's why I taken rv. Then yeah, guess and tell me what the answer first. Not 3. I told you it returns. Yes, the value which is deleted. So output is 40 now. Okay. So here I refresh this. What the output we got? 40. So like that we can use this push and pop. So one difference you can identify. So first of all, push is adding the element, pop is removing the element. That is okay. Next one, push returns total number of elements. Sorry, push returns total number of elements. Pop returns value which is deleted. That is the difference between push and pop. Is it clear? Okay. So now here we discussed about push as well as pop. Now we are discussing here shift and unshift. Okay. Now what is shift? Shift is removing the first element and returns value of that element. Okay, remember this. It removes the first element of array and returns value. When remove is there, then what it returns? Value of that removed element. Okay, so if it is adding, then what it returns? Total number of elements. We have to clear in this point of view. Okay, if any function removes the element, then it returns value of that deleted element. Okay, if any function adding the element, then it returns total number of elements. Now arr dot shift. What is the functionality of this shift? Delete the first element. Okay. Now alert. Yeah. What is your answer first? ARR I have given. What the output you are expecting here? Type. Come on. Yes, 20, 30, 40. That's correct. Okay. Now here, save this and refresh now. Yes, that's good. 20, 30, 40 we have. So here, answer me where RV colon number is equal to and alert RV. What that output now? Yes, 10 is the output. That's correct. Okay, now here, just I'm refreshing. What the output? 10. Yes, so we discussed about push, okay, and pop and shift like that. Here, just 1 second. Push, pop, and shift. Now, what the next function? Unshift. So, guess and tell me what is unshift? I unmute you people.
It will
What is
add an
unshift?
element in the beginning.
Yes, it is adding element at the beginning of array. Okay. Now here, and what it returns?
It will return the length of the array, I think.
Very
Total
good.
number of
Very good.
elements.
Total number of elements. Now here, just arr dot unshift. Something like 5 I have given. Okay. Now alert arr. What the output? Yes, you know this one. So output is nothing but 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, now here refresh this program. Yes, we got 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, now here just I'm going to use where x colon number is equal to alert x I have given. Now, what is the output you're expecting here? Yes, length of the array. It is nothing but total elements. How many we have? 5 elements. Like that, it returns this output here. Yes. So like that, this is push, pop, shift, unshift. Fine. So you must clear with these functions. Okay, because in our Angular programs we are using these all functions. Okay. So now what the next one? Okay, slice. Slice is used to get some part of an array. For example, here, where, okay, so something like x colon number. So here x is normal variable or array variable. I declare x as normal variable or array variable. Yes, it is array because I have given this offset. Yes, means I am trying to store some collection of values in this x. So that collection I am taking from where? From this arr. Okay, x is equal to arr dot slice. Is it clear? Now here 1 comma 2 I have given or 1 comma 3. Yes. So observe this one. In X, I am storing collection of values. These values I am taking from ARR. So here from index number 1 and 3 minus 1, what that 2 elements I am getting into variable X. Now finally alert X I have given. Save this and refresh now. Then what is the output here? 20, that is the output. So I will explain this one. So here from index number 1, how many elements we are getting? 3 minus 1 means 2 elements we are getting. Means this is index number, sorry, 1 second. This is index number 0 and this is index number 1. From here we are getting how many elements? 2 elements, 3 minus 1. So total output 20, 30. These 2 elements are coming into variable X. So that's why we are getting this output 20, 30. Now here for example 0, 3. Then what would be the output of this program? Type your answer fast. Yes, 10, 20, 30 is the output here. Save this and refresh now. What is that? 10, 20, 30. Like that, this slice function is used to get, it is used to get some part of array. Okay, that part you have to specify with index number and second argument minus first argument is the return total number of elements. Okay, this is about the slice function. Yes. Now here next function is there. What is that? Splice. Yes. What is splice function? Okay. Now splice function is used to add or remove the elements on the specified location. So you must concentrate here. This is very, very important for us. Okay. Now here arr dot splice I have given 2 comma 1. Yes. So see this arr dot splice 2 comma 1 means from index number 2. This is 0, 1 and 2 means from here. Index number 2. What is the second argument? 1 means I am removing one element from index number 2. Okay, now here alert just arr I have given. Save this, and if I refresh now, then what the output we got? 30 is not there. We have only 10, 20, 40. Means here one element is removed. In which location that element is removed? Index number 2. For example, I have given 1 comma 1. Then you tell me what is the output? 1 comma 1 I have given. What is the output you are expecting? Yes, from index number 1, how many elements you are deleting here? 1 element. So here this is 0, this is 1, means 20 will delete. Then what the output? 10, 30, 40. Now save this and refresh now. Output is 10, 30, 40. Now here I am using 2. What the output fast? What is the output we are expecting here? 50 is not there. Na? 10 and 40 means here 2 elements now I am removing here. Yes. Then remaining elements are 10 as well as 40. Then when I refresh, then 10, 40 is the output. And here, for example, if I give 0, then what is the output you're expecting? 30 and 40. Remaining elements are 30, 40. Like that, we are getting this output. And here, this splice function. So, splice function, what the main advantage of this splice? You can remove the elements on the specified location. If you take push, pop, shift, unshift, these functions performing the actions on starting as well as ending. But at middle, you want to do the add or remove operations. In this point, we take the support of splice. Is it clear? Now here, for example, 1 comma 1. Then you know very well what is the output. I have given arr dot splice 1 comma 1. What is your output you're expecting now? Yes. So here not that answer. 10, 30, 40 is the correct answer because index number 1 na. So element is 20. Index number 0 if I give, that is 10. So it will delete 20 here. I have given 1. 1 comma 1 means from this index number total 1 element it is deleting. Now here you can see 10, 30, 40 is the output. Now here I am giving comma 222. Yes. Now what is the output? What is the meaning of this? Can you guess? Can you guess this? Nothing is there. We are adding. So third argument is nothing but not third argument. From third argument onwards, we are adding the elements. Okay. So now output is 10, 222 means in which location we are adding here. I am deleting at index number 1. How many elements we are deleting? 1 element. Means it will delete 20. In the same location, it will add 222. Output is nothing but 10, 222, 30 and 40. Now save this. And if I refresh here, yes, you can see this is the output now. So answer this. Yeah. What is the output you're expecting? What is the output? Don't run the program, give the output, okay? Yes. So here, this is correct answer. So here, not 2 times 222. Actually, this is the index number. And this is total number of elements to delete. and this is element to add. So from index number 1, yes, means here. How many elements you are deleting? One element or two elements? Two elements I am deleting. Means here 20, 30 will delete. In that position, I am adding 222. Means what the output? 10, 222, 40. Now here we can see this 10, 222, 40. This is the output which we got. Now here, comma 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fast. Tell me what the output. So I told you from third argument onwards, adding the elements. Yes, we are adding two elements now. In which location? Index number 1. By deleting how many elements? Two elements. Means two elements we are deleting and two elements we are adding. So that's why here it will delete 20, 30. In that location it will add 222, 1, 2, 3. Then output is 10, 222, 1, 2, 3 and 40. Now we can see this one. Refresh now. Yes, 10, 222, 1, 2, 3 and 40. Like that here you can use n number of elements to add here. Okay, now here 5, 6, 7 I have given. Now when I refresh now, then 10, 222, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 40. Like then we have this one. So this is about the splice function. Is it clear? So here splice difference is there. You have to understand. If you take slice, slice, use it to get some part of array. That's all. But splice to add or to remove elements based on the specified index number. Is it clear? This is about splice and slice. Okay, fine. Now here, see. So if I declare array ARR colon any, then we can store any type of value, right? Okay, Scott like this. So this concept we are calling as tuple. You should remember, definitely in interviews they are asking one question, what is tuple? Tuple is nothing but array with any type of collection. That we are calling as tuple. So here tuple we are using to store heterogeneous elements. Now here alert ARR. Now already we have seen this output. Once again I'm showing you. Now you can see 10, 20, 30 Scott. So heterogeneous collections we stored. Now this concept we are calling as tuple. Tuple means array with the collection of heterogeneous elements. Or you can also see, you can also say array with any data type comes under tuple. Okay, fine. Now here, for example, if I give number, then error will come because I restricted. Yes, that correct spelling TUPL tuple. That's all. Okay. So now what is the output we got here? Scott is error. Okay, because I have given number data type. Is it clear? So here we can maintain heterogeneous collections as well as homogeneous collections in this TypeScript. Fine. Okay, now here, yes, REST concept we are discussing. This is one function. Okay. So actually REST is one concept. What is meaning of this REST? To get the rest of elements into variables. So see this. I have 6 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 like that. Okay. Now here, yes, where x comma y. Okay. Is equal to ARR I have given. Yes. X comma y is equal. What is the meaning of this statement? First of all, nothing is there. Array elements, ARR elements I am storing in variable x and y. What is the value of x now? 10. What is the value of y? 20. So here, two variables we declare here. Two elements it is storing from this ARR. I am using alert x. I have given like this. Now, if I refresh, what the output we got? 10 is the output. Alert Y I have given. Now refresh. What the output? 20 is the output. Okay, for example, if I declare something like Z, you can easily expect what is the value of this Z. Yes, so Z contains, which value Z contains? 30. Okay, now I am printing that Z here. So if I refresh, then that is there. Okay, so total how many elements we are taking into variables? 3 elements. So here we have 3 more elements, or here just 70, 80, like that. Something I have given. We have 5 more elements. Now here I am using comma, dot, dot, dot. This concept we are calling as rest. Identifier of rest is dot, dot, dot. Okay, after that A I have given, means rest of the elements, okay, we are storing in variable A. Understanding? Rest of the elements we are storing in variable A. For example, alert A I have given. Yes, tell me fast. What is your guessing? What is your answer? Yes, what is that? Very good. 40, 50, 60, 70, 870. So all rest of the elements, yes, from 40 onwards, remaining all elements are coming into variable A. If I refresh, then what is the output we got? 40, 50, 60, 70, 870. So A is nothing but one type of array. For example, if I give A of 0, yes, I have given like this. Then what is your answer? 40 is the output here. First element we are getting, because A is one more array. Like that, we have this rest concept. Is it clear? So these are the main functions we are using to work with this array. So here rest is used to get the rest of elements into a variable. So here push, pop, shift, unshift, all these functions you clear, I think. You have any queries now, you can ask me. Tell me now.
Sir, so rest creates either an array or a tuple.
Rest.
Does rest create a tuple or an array?
Rest is I didn't get you properly. Your voice is not.
So what is the nature of a? Is it a tuple or array?
Rest is used to get the remaining elements. Okay, for example, here I have given x, y, z, right? So x contains one element, y contains second element, z contains third element, and after that dot, 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 a I have given, means remaining all elements are coming into variable, yes, a. Is it clear? For example, here if I give simple a, then what is a? 40. If I give dot, dot, a, now a is array. It contains all the remaining elements from 40 to end of this array. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So your doubt is
Sir,
clear or not?
Sir, is it in JavaScript also?
Yeah. So it is also common functions we are using. Even in PHP also we are using these functions. Is it
Oh,
clear? Everywhere these functions are available. So you must have awareness on these functions. PHP also we are using, and Python also these type of functions are available. Push, pop. So these are universal functions actually to work with to handle the arrays.
okay, sir.
Okay. Any other queries? All of you clear with these functions?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, how to iterate an array in the TypeScript?
How to?
Iterate an array. As it's same in the Java or different?
Yeah. For in loop, you can use for in loop. Okay. So you can use for each also. Just like that, you can iterate here. For example, here for where x in ARR. Yes. Then here alert x. Now save this and refresh. So these are index numbers we are getting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, then simply have to use ARR of X. Now refresh this. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, like that we can run the iterations. But here when we are coming into Angular, we don't use these type of loops here. We are using ng for, very simple for us, that one. Or the ng for, I will explain these iterations, everything. Okay, okay, fine. Now here I think you got clarity in this point of view, right? We are going to discuss next concept. Okay, that is how to declare function. So function means normal function declaration. Okay, so here in other languages, how we are declaring the function. So in the same way, we are declaring function in TypeScript also. What is function? Function is nothing but set of executable statements, right? So function is set of executable statements. So functions we are using for reusability. How to declare the functions in this TypeScript? Okay, now here, so little bit difference is there in this declaration compared to JavaScript. So here, first of all, we are using function keyword. Okay, and here name of the function fn1, and here just return type. Okay, for example, so without return type or with return type, you can declare. First, without return type, I am going to explain you. Okay, now here, this is one simple function which I created in this TypeScript. So here, function is the keyword to declare the functions, and this is the name of function, and this is signature of this function. In this signature, we are placing the arguments list, and this is block of the function block. Okay, in this function block, you can write the executable statements. So for example, alert, okay, hi message I have given. So only one statement I have given here. So now here, if I refresh, nothing is the output because you are not calling that function. Now I want to call this function, I given like this. Now refresh, what the output? Hi is the output we are getting here. Now here, can I call this function once again, one more time? Yes, you can call n number of times. Means here, only one time you are declaring the function and we are calling many times. That's the main advantage, reusability. Okay, so here use actually I have taken only one statement, single statement, but some concepts if we take, so many statements we are defining. Those all statements you want to call again and again. Then you have to place those statements inside the function. Then that function name simply can call from different locations many times. That is the main advantage of this function. Now here 2 times I'm calling. Now we can see hi is coming like this 2 times. Fine. Now what is my requirement? I want to pass the arguments into the function. Is it clear? Just I'm passing 10, 20. Yes, here I am passing 100, 200. Now here, without compilation, only this Visual Studio Code is giving error message. What is that? Expect 0 arguments but got 2. Why? Because here you didn't provide any variables to handle these values. Now I am declaring the variables here, x colon number comma y colon number. So this is the concept function with arguments. Is it clear? Now finally I am going to display alert x plus y I have given. Yes, now here first time x value is, when we are calling from this statement, x value is 10 and y value is 20. Finally 30 is the output. So when we are calling from second statement, x value is 100 and y value is 200, then output is 300. You can expect like this here. 30 is the output and 300 is the output. Is it clear? Now here, for example, I am passing something 30 or 1, 2, 3. So it is giving error message. Yes or no? Yes. And if you come to the compiler, okay, compiler also you are getting 1, 2, 3. What is that? Expected 2 arguments but got 3. Why this error is coming? Because here in this function signature, you declared how many variables? 2 variables you declared. But here at the time of calling that function, you are passing how many values? 3 values. Mismatch arguments. that error only displays here. But in JavaScript, this type of errors you will not get. Is it clear? TypeScript is showing error like this. Same concept I will do with JavaScript. Then you can see here. So just for one idea, I'm going to create this program. Okay. Save this file, desktop, just test.html something I have given. Yes. Now open this program, test.html. So we don't have any output. Now script tag. This script tag alert ABC I have given. Now if I refresh, ABC is the output. Fine. Now I'm creating one function fun1. Now in this function, alert something like xyz I have given. Now when I refresh, no output. Call this function here. Refresh, xyz is the output. Okay, fine. Now I am trying to call fun2. My question is, will it actually fun2 is available or not? No, it is not available in this script. But I am trying to call fun2. Is it clear? Now, will it raise any error or not? That is my question. Yes or no? So, no, it will not raise any error. Mahesh answer is that, and everyone is telling no. Okay, so I think you already executed this one, I think. So refresh. So here it is not displaying any error, but it displays error. How can you see the errors in JavaScript? Right click, inspect, and go to the console. Then you can see error is there. So here in this browser, it will not display error. JavaScript errors where we can see in this console only. So just here, right click and go to that inspect. And in this inspect, you have to click on the console. Then fun2 is not defined. Like that, you are getting the error. Yes, you are getting this error. Now here, for example, if I call fun1, then refresh. Now here no error is there. Yes. But if I call fun2, then error is there. Okay, fine. fun1 I have given. Then I'm passing 10, 20. So here I'm declaring the variables here x, y. In JavaScript, no need to provide the data types. Okay. Now here x plus y. Then what is the output you're expecting? 30 is the output. Fine. 30 is the output. Now here I'm going to place comma. So 1, 2, 3. So how many variables I declare in this function signature? 2 variables. And how many values I am passing? 3 values. Okay. Now will it raise any error message or not? That is my question. Okay, your answer is 30. Will it display any error message or not? Yes or no? No. In this point of view, when I refresh, now here 30 is the output and it is not displaying any error here. Means here, one thing you identify, how many variables I have taken? 2 variables. But how many values I am passing here? 3 values. So in this point of view, JavaScript is not displaying any error. So only few errors it displays here, but few errors it will not display. So that's why JavaScript is not that much good in error point of view. But here TypeScript, when you are coming to the TypeScript, now here also I have taken 2 variables, but when I am passing 3 values, here immediately display the error message. What is that? You are passing mismatch values count. So if I remove, then yeah, no error is there. Is it clear? So like that, these type of some differences are there between JavaScript and TypeScript. When I'm discussing the concepts, so that time each and everything I will explain like this example with both JavaScript and TypeScript. Is it clear? So here, if mismatch arguments you are passing into JavaScript, will it raise any error? Mismatch arguments you are passing into function in JavaScript, will it raise any error? No, it will not raise error. But in TypeScript, will it raise any error? Yes, it will raise error message. Is it clear? You must remember this point. Okay. Now here, if you observe this one, I am passing values into the functions. Okay, now we discussed without value, function declaration without value, and we also discussed function declaration with value. Is it clear? Now my next requirement is I want to declare a function with return type. Then how can I declare? Same like this only, but here colon number I have given like this. What the meaning of the statement? Yes, you are trying to return one number, but here return statement is not there. Instead this alert I'm using return. Now no error is there. Means this time this function, instead of displaying output or message box, directly returns value. Directly returns value. Now here if I refresh this program, no output is displaying. Why? Because there is no alert. There is no alert. So it returns value. How can I handle that value? Just in previous examples, push, pop, shift, unshift, all these functions returns the value, right? Those values, how can we receive? So declare a variable at the timer calling this function. For example, where so x colon, okay, or rv colon number is equal to same like previous, where rv colon number is equal to arr dot push or arr dot pop, like that we have given. Means what are the values returning by these functions? Those values we are storing in variable rv. But now fn1 is the function. That function return value is storing in variable rv. What the return value? X plus y, sum of these two numbers. Finally, I'm using here alert rv. Now save this, and when I refresh, what is the output we are getting? That is the output we are getting here. Like that here also, where rv colon number is equal to. Okay, so now here alert rv, then save this and refresh. Now first time 30, next time 300 is the output, like that. So we can declare the functions in TypeScript. So here normal function you want to declare, just we are using function fn1, that's all. Okay, you want to declare function with some arguments, then here we have to use x colon number, like that, y colon string, like that you can declare. And you want to return any value from these functions, then how can you return here? After the signature colon string, now it will ask you return string type. So otherwise error is coming, just return something like Scott I have given, then no error is there. In case if I try to return any other data type, then again error is there. What that 100 is not assignable to type of string, like that. This is the concept function with the return type. Is it clear? Like that we are declaring the functions in TypeScript. Yes, clear all of you? Yes, 1 second, it is deleted. Return Scott. Yes, so this is the way how to declare functions. Now you have any queries in this point of view? All of you clear with this concept? Yes, you have any queries, you can ask me now. Clear everyone? I think
Is
you
it
people have
mandatory
idea of function.
is it
Yes, tell
mandatory
me.
to keep the return for the return type for the function, sir?
No, you can also remove this one, that is not issue. But if I remove, then any type of value user can return like this. But sometimes we are restricting the return value. I want to return allow only number type. Okay, then you have to use number. Is it clear? Sometimes according to the logics, we are taking the values from outside. For example, I created one function. I'm sharing that function to you. You can use that function, but in that function, you are trying to return different value. Then I am restricting you. You must return number. Then you have to provide this number type. In future, we are discussing how to share the functions to the third party vendors. So that time when you share the functions to the other person, so he can also use our functions and he can pass his values. those values should match with our requirement. Then only that function logic will execute. In that point of view, we are using these specific types. Otherwise, no need to use this return type everything. Is it clear? So those things we'll discuss.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, in other languages, we write everything in the class, but here we are writing directly. How is this possible, sir?
Yeah. So here, this is object-oriented programming, but here, for example, C language is there, right? C language is fully object-oriented programming.
No, sir.
No, because we can write functions outside the class. Yes or no? The same way in TypeScript, it supports object-oriented programming concepts, even though we can write functions and executable statements without classes. With classes you can do, without classes also we can do. Is it clear? So next level we will discuss how to declare classes, everything. So same functions we are declaring within the class, and we are working with the classes only. But right now, how to declare function, that concept only I'm explaining. It is not compulsory. You must use classes in TypeScript. Not only here, even PHP also, if you take here, so class is not compulsory, it is optional. But while working with these object-oriented programming concepts, so that time compulsory you have to go with that classes. Is it clear? Even without class also, the statements will execute. But Java, if you take, Java is purely object-oriented. Everything we have to write inside the class only. It won't allow you outside the class. But PHP and this TypeScript, okay, like that C++, so all these technologies allows you without class also. Okay, next.
Hi, sir. This is question on
Any
data
other
types.
queries? Please tell me. Yeah,
Initially,
come again.
I'll declare a variable which is of number type and
Ah,
assign a value 10 to it. And in the next line, I'm trying to assign a string value to the same variable. We will get a
yeah,
compilation
error will
error,
come.
but
Yes,
still this is converting into JavaScript code.
yeah. So here at the time of writing the code, it will give you the error messages. Okay, when you are converting into JavaScript, so there is no data type in JavaScript now.
Yes.
Yes, that's why it will not give any error message in JavaScript file. Okay, because JavaScript there is no number, there is no string like that. Is it clear? So here TypeScript, why we are using for programmers flexibility. TypeScript we are using for programmers flexibility. So here, so for our coding purpose and simple coding for everything, we are using TypeScript. So in TypeScript only data types are available. So that's why at the time of developing the program, you have to follow these rules. But after conversion, so it will convert into JavaScript without any data types. For example, if I use var serial number colon number is equal 100 I have given. Na? So when I convert this into JavaScript file, then what the output you are getting? Simple var serial number is equal to 100. That's all. It will not maintain number type because JavaScript don't have any data types. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Next.
Thank you.
Now here we are discussing one more concept. Just I am taking one function. Yes. So just connection is disconnected now. Everyone getting my voice?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now here, see, tell me this output here. Just I'm using let I. I'm calling this function fn1. Okay, now save this. Yeah, you people tell me what the output you're expecting. So here I'm using I colon number.
One
What the
comma
output?
two.
You can tell me. 1 comma 2, 1, 2, 3 also. Less than or equal I have
Yes.
given now. Yes. So
Yes.
now I will show you this output now. Okay, now here save this program and refresh this 1, 2, 3. So when I value becomes 4, then it is coming out from that loop. Yes or no? So I value is 1 I have given. Okay. And here condition is 1 less than 3. Condition true. Then it displays that I value means 1 it displays. After that increment I have given, I value becomes 2. Again it will check the condition 2 less than 3. Yes, correct. It will print. Next time I value becomes 2 plus 1, 3. 3 less than 3, that is false, but I have given 3 equal to also, means equal to is also there. 3 equal to 3, then it is correct, then it will print 3. After that I value is 4, then 4 less than 3, that is false, and 4 equal to 3, that is false, then loop is terminating. Yes, now I am giving alert I outside this for loop. Then what is our output? Tell me now. Will it display 4 in this location or not? At the time of termination, what is the I value? 4. Yes. Now here, after this for loop, I have given alert I. Yes. Will it display that output or not?
Undefined.
Yes. Yes, it will display output here. Now you can see this one. Just when I refresh, so 1, 2, 3. Now loop is terminated. After that, outside the loop, I have given 4. That 4 is also displaying here. Means I have given alert I. It is working here. Now here, instead of where I am taking let, I have taken let. Now here, will it display that output or not?
No,
No, it
sir.
will not display that output. Here itself error is there. And here, why it is not displaying that output? Why error we are getting? Yes, because one reason is there. What is that? Let is block scope. So it will work inside this block only. But where is function scope? What is where? Function scope. Inside this function, from anywhere we can access that variable, which is declared with where. Okay, that's why here in this point of view, if I refresh, no error is coming, like this 4 is the output. But if I use let here, then save this, and here you can see one error is there. What is that? Cannot find name. I TypeScript compiler is giving that error. Why? Because let is available inside this block only, inside the for loop block. We cannot access it from outside that block. Are you getting this point? So that is the main difference between where and let. You tell me what the difference between where and let. What the scope of where? Function or block?
Function.
Function. Where scope is function. Inside that function, from anywhere we can access. What the scope of let? That is
Block.
block scope. Compulsory interview, they're asking this question. Mostly you will face, many people are facing this question. Difference between where and let. Where is function scope? We can use inside the function. Let is block scope. Within the block only we can use. Beyond that, if you are calling, then you will get the error message. Is it clear? Like that, this is the difference between where and let. So with function only you can understand this difference. That's why when I discuss the function, after that only I explain the difference between where and let. Okay, where is function scope, let is block scope. Is it clear? Fine. So we need to discuss few more concepts like object-oriented programming. We have to start. So how to work with the class, all these things we have to start. So from next session onwards, I will start these concepts here. So I think today's session, all of you clear with this, right? So no doubts you have in this point of view. Yes. Okay. So you have any doubts, I told you can ask me directly, or you can mail to my mail ID here. Okay. So 07@gmail.com. Okay. Yeah. So you can also communicate like this. Okay. So I'm going to close this session. So you don't have any queries. All of you clear, right?
Sir, one question is there.
Yeah.
Sir, when we will be getting notes of this session, sir?
Yeah. So just I will inform to main office. Okay. So within couple of days you will get the soft copy.
Okay.
Yes. They will mail
Can we
to
get
you.
recording, sir?
Yeah, that recording we should discuss with the management of this Durga soft. Okay.
Okay.
I think they don't provide you complete recording to you. Okay. Only few sessions they will provide recording. So remaining soft copy I will provide you. Okay. So that soft copy they will send to your mail IDs. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Please
Hello,
tell
sir.
me.
Sir,
Yeah. Tell me.
actually, before 15 minutes, I was missing the class because
Yeah.
of network issue. Sir, can you tell me the
Okay. Yes.
tsconfig.json file?
Config.
Oh, yes, sir.
Nothing is there. So just I will give you overview. You can easily
Yes, sir.
understand. Yeah. See, this is one drive location. You tell me how many TypeScript programs we have in this location.
Or
The remaining persons who understand, you can leave this session. Okay, session is over. Just I'm discussing this doubt. Okay, so who want to leave the session, you can go. Okay, fine. Now here, you tell me your good name.
Vishal, sir.
Vishal.
Vishal, yes, sir.
Vishal, tell me how many TypeScript files we have in this program.
Three, sir. Sir.
Yeah. Now here, open the command prompt.
Yes.
Yes. So tsc file.ts I have given like this. Now what the
Yes,
meaning
sir.
of this statement? Tell me.
Sir, it is a compiling. It is compiling file to sir.
Yeah, very good. File 2 we are compiling. Single file we are compiling, right?
Yes,
Press
yes,
enter
yes.
key.
Okay.
Now you can see we got JS file or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
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 I'm deleting this one. Now my requirement is I want to compile all files. For example, in this location we created project means we are creating number of TypeScript files, right? So
Yes,
each and
yes.
every file you want to compile with name, it is difficult for us. So I
Yes,
want to
sir.
compile all files with single shot. In
Okay.
this pointer, we are taking the support of tsconfig.json file. Okay, so here, let me delete this file temporarily. I delete it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now here I'm using one statement tsc. What the
Okay.
meaning of the statement? I'm not provided any file name, just I given tsc. Means I'm trying to compile all files.
All files. Okay.
Okay. So there is no
Mm.
specific file name, right? So now
Okay,
it
sir.
will not compile these files. It is not compiled if you observe here. Why?
Okay, sir.
Because in order to
Mm.
execute tsc command, compulsory you
Mm.
should maintain tsconfig.json file. That file must be available in this current location. Now
Yes,
same
sir.
tsc command I'm using.
Okay.
Yes. Now you can see it will compile all these files and generate JavaScript files. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. In order to execute tsc command, we have to maintain tsconfig.json file. Now, how to create this
Okay.
file that I will show you. Nothing is there. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So right now I deleted. Take new window, editor. Okay. Save this. The current location. What the tsconfig.json.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now it is created. But in this file, you have to maintain these brackets. That's all. No need to write
Okay.
anything. JSON file contains these
Mm.
brackets. Okay, now here tsc
Mm.
command will execute successfully. Okay, so let me
Okay.
open that one second. Open the command prompt and ESC. Now it is executed. 1 second. In program error is there somewhere.
Okay.
Just now we created one program. Now there error is there. That error is coming here.
Okay, sir.
Now save this. ESC. Now it is compiling and it is generated the all JavaScript files here. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now for example, I'm deleting these JavaScript files.
Okay.
Yes. Now here just I'm using ESC command now.
Okay, sir.
Now here you got these files or not? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So to run this TSC command, we are taking the support of tsconfig.json. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Thank you,
I
sir.
think everyone clear with these queries.
Hello.
Welcome. See you in next session.
Hello.
Please tell me.
Yeah, actually, I'm getting the unexpected
Yeah. Hello.
token.
Hello.
Hello.
In which point of we are getting unexpected token?
When I run the TS file, when I execute using the node, when I run it, I'm getting the unexpected token, the colon error I'm getting.
So means you have written some code, right?
Yes, yeah, and simple code actually, where message
Hello.
colon number. Hello.
Yeah. Tell me. I'm getting you.
Yeah, it is a simple code I have written. Where number, I mean colon, I have simple code and I'm getting the, actually I'm able to compile it using the TSC, but when I use node,
TSC have you, sorry, 1 second. TSC, have you given any file name or not?
Yes, I have given.
Yeah, what is your
TSC,
file name?
same thing, the program, yeah, any file name, the program 1.ts I have given. And it came out without giving any errors. And after that, I given the node, the program.ts. I mean the program,
Node,
the file name.
Node you have given.
Yes, yeah, node I have given.
Why node command you are using here?
To get the output.
No. So
yeah,
here you created one TS file, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will show you. Okay.
Yeah. And even when I use that same file in the HTML also, it is not showing the results.
Yeah. So tell me, I open new editor. What the code you have written? Tell me where.
Where message colon string just hello I have given.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something
And I'm giving the alert of that message.
Yeah, alert MSC.
Yes. This is the code.
Now, what is the program name you have given?
Just example you can put.
exp.ts.
TS, correct.
Or exp1.ts. Okay. Yes. Now here that TS file is created now, exp1.ts. Now open the
terminal
command prompt here.
Yes.
Yes.
And
then,
TSC.
So yeah. See, do one thing. You are opening that internal terminal, I think, right?
Yeah, I opened in the code only, Visual Studio Code only I opened. Even I tried it here also.
Yeah, so okay. So Shift Control C I open. So TSC.
And EX.
What is that? exp1.ts.
Yes.
For you, it is executed, compiled successfully or not?
Yeah, it's compiled.
Compiled. Okay, fine. Now this HTML file, now right click.
I have included that file in this.
Source is equal to what that file? Just you have to give .js. I think you have given .ts.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, TS I have given. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unexpected. Number is there, na?
Yeah.
So number is not available in JS. We have given .ts file. So now double click on this and we are getting the output card.
But when I use the node, right? Actually, I can give the TS, right?
No. Node means .js only. Even node program also you have to execute through .js only.
Okay.
Not TS. If you give node command, node or nodemon, these two commands we can use to run the Node.js programs. So Node.js programs, you have to give .js, not .ts.
Okay. But okay. When I give the .js, right? If there is any alert are there, right, in there, then it is giving unexpected.
Yeah, we got alert message, Scott.
Yes, yeah. But using the node.
Still. No, don't use node command. You are using node command, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Node command when we are using to run the Node.js script, not TypeScript.
Okay, sure.
Is
yeah,
it
got
clear?
it.
Don't use that.
So when I change it to .js, right, it is working fine now.
Yes, that's okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Okay, thank you all of you. See you next class. Tomorrow we'll start object-oriented programming concepts. We'll discuss. Okay, from tomorrow onwards. Yes.
Sir,
see you next class.
when Angular will start, sir?
So after the soups concepts, we'll start the Angular within 4 to 5 days. That's all.
Sir, one last question, sir. So
Yeah.
I did not see the Angular course content actually. Can we have the RxJS concepts also covered in the Angular, sir?
Yeah, RxJS observables. RxJS observables are there. RxJS from event is there. Off map, all these things will cover.
Okay.
Because that React extension JavaScript file must for us. Okay.
Unit testing, any for unit testing also, sir? Unit test
unit
specs.
testing, karma, Jasmine, protractor. Okay, specification file, how to write the test cases, I will explain. But test cases means 2-3 test cases I will discuss with you. Remaining you can go. Okay, but how to work with this? Okay, what is test bed class? Okay, what is before each function? What is it function? All these are Jasmine framework related functions and Angular related functions. Everything we'll discuss in this testing.
Sir, you have told us that. Sir, you have told us that we will also make one small e-cart site, right?
Yeah,
e-commerce.
that I will discuss. Small e-commerce application type.
So we will have that cart and wishlist, just like this functionality, right?
Yeah, but I don't discuss online payment, all these things there. So how to
server side
thing. So those all things will be covered in mean stack project. Online payment, sending the messages, sending the mails. Because for all these things, you must have complete idea on this, both Angular and Node. Okay. So for that, we are discussing all these things in mean stack batch. Here we will discuss how to
server things, or we will manage server things, but just by providing the means static data, we can do some operations on Angular, right?
Yeah, I will explain you how to get the data from API service calls of server and how to present by using iterations and by using Bootstrap also. Yes.
Okay.
So how to display that good look and feel web pages, those things we'll discuss.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Fine. So, yeah, tell me.
Sir, I am using WebStorm, sir. WebStorm editor. Visual Studio.
Don't use WebStorm. That is not open source. That is licensed version, na?
Yeah, sir. I am using a trial version.
So
but when I am doing
always they will release the licensed versions only. Just JetBrains Group, na WebStorm. Okay.
Yes, sir. Just I am using trial version right now. But when I am doing this project, means this example in WebStorm, I am unable to configure, means I am unable to do that one, sir. They are throwing some error.
In WebStorm suggest you don't take any project. You should take only file.
Okay.
Yeah, then it will work out. You have to save it as simple file. You are taking workspace, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes.
Don't take that one. You should take only simple file. That's all.
Oh, okay, sir. Directly
better
showing
to
that
practice.
TS is not recognized as an internal or external command.
That is a workspace. It will it shows like that only. Better to practice with Visual Studio Code because open source Microsoft product very good support for TypeScript as well as Angular.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all of you. I'm leaving this meeting. Have a nice day.